It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Jordan Love. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cowboys and the Ravens, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going back to Love. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 104 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Working out of the gun, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Love. Open man is Myers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Complete. This is Mitchell. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Young.
That's another one complete to Mitchell. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Love. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
To throw now. Here's Love.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
In motion, the tight end.
Here's Love. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A play fake. Now Young.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
And it didn't take long for Hall to remind everyone just how special a player he is. He totaled nearly 1,600 yards from scrimmage a season ago. And he appears to be picking up right where he left off as he moves the chains for this offense.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Looking to throw, Young.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Young to throw it. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down in the yard.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Young will set to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Elliott.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Breece Hall, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Love looking to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. When you look at this defense,
they come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Young. It's caught. Mitchell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Young to throw it. Out right to Bourne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll give to Hall. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Now Young.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down. Here's Young.
Running his slant, and he finds Mitchell.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2.
Second down and 3.
As they've got it as we resume action. Young.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
To the air once more, Young. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Paul again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. Now,
touchdown!
Kyle Pitts.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Off the play fake, Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Again, it's Love. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
Oh, that's
What an effort! And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. Love going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Love.
This is Fant on the short completion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throwing. Love.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 17-yard line.
Love now. Going right back to Fant.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Love from the gun. That's swung out to Mostert.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Love, they go play action now.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Young. Got the connection here to Bourne. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Young from the shotgun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
In motion left is Mitchell.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
To throw, Young. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Young now from the 50. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. And this complete to Mitchell. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now here's Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The play fake. Now Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Myers. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Love. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Love looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now Love. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And his kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the Bucs who were able to get the victory.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Young will set to throw.
Running this slant, and he finds Mitchell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Looking to throw, Young.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Young off the play fake.
Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
At the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
They'll throw again. Young. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
A gain of 7. And a Ravens first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Hall again.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
George Karlaftis
able to drop it for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love now. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Ooh, the juke. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 16-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Glove. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Throwing. Love. Caught. It's Wilson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here's 3rd and 9. Play action this time with Love. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And this one is right through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young. That complete to Downs. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Love going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now on 2nd and 13. Love. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Going right back to Fant. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. This is the tight end Fant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Going back to Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A run with Mostert up the middle. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Love looking to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will be cut down to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And this complete to Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
On the counter, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Young now. It's caught. Mitchell. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Young.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Love.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Again, it's Love.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The tight end in motion right.
Love now.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Jordan.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion goes the tight end. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Brandon Graham, great pursuit there, getting the tackle for loss. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Ball again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Young to throw it. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Third down, Young from the gun. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So now the Cowboys down by 2 touchdowns. 1:44 to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
Makes the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Love. Can't get away and he's taken down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love looking to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Love.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Young's going to take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to